Hariom children. Today let us learn a new interesting chapter, that is describing words. What are describing words? Describing words tells us more about the naming words. We all have learned what are naming words, right children? So what is it? Naming words are the names of people, places, animals and things. So these describing words tells more about the naming words. For example, let us take a bag. So bag is a naming word. If I tell red bag, so bag is a naming word, and how am I describing the bag? Red bag. So red is the describing word. Understood children? So bag is the naming word. If I tell red bag, red is the describing word. Okay. Now let us see few more examples. So look at this picture. It is a picture of a boy. How is the boy looking? Okay, now let us describe this boy. Okay, so now look here. So we have used tall boy. Okay, so we are describing this boy as tall boy. So boy is the naming word. How is the boy? Tall. So tall is the describing word. Smart boy. How is the boy? Smart. So smart is the describing word. Young boy. So how is the boy? Young. So young is the describing word. Kind boy. How is he? He is kind. So kind is the describing word. Handsome boy. So we are describing the boy as handsome. So even handsome is also describing word. Intelligent. Intelligent boy. So intelligent is the describing word. So can you see here? Tall, smart, young, kind, handsome, intelligent. So here we have used so many words to describe boy. Okay, so the words which we use to tell more about the noun. Here the naming word is boy. So what are the words that we are using to tell more about boy? That is tall. How is the boy? Tall, smart, young, kind, handsome, intelligent. So all these words which we are using to tell more about this boy is called as describing words. Understood children? Now let us see few more examples. Look at the picture. First picture, apple. It is an apple. So juicy apple. It is a picture of an apple, but how was the apple? Juicy. So we are describing the apple as juicy. So juicy is the describing word. Next picture, yummy chocolate. So how was the chocolate? Yummy. So we are describing chocolate as yummy. So yummy is the describing word. Red flower. How was the flower? Red. So red is the describing word. Understood children? Here apple, chocolate and flower are the naming words. For these naming words we are going to describe about it, or we are going to tell more about the naming word. So the words which we are using to tell more about these naming words are the describing words. So here is the apple. So juicy apple. So juicy is the describing word. Yummy chocolate. So yummy is the describing word. Red flower. Red is the describing word. Next. Okay. Next picture. It is a picture of a cake. How is the cake? Round. So we are describing this cake as round. So round is the describing word. Next, cold water. How is the water? Cold. So cold is the describing word. 3 butterflies. How many butterflies are there? 3. Here butterflies are the naming words, but how many are there? 3. So 3 is the describing word. So we can even use the numbers to describe the naming word. Okay children, so round cake, round is the describing word. Cold water, cold is the describing word. 3 butterflies, 3 is the describing word. Next, pretty yellow dress. Is it not pretty? Yes, the dress is the naming word. And how are we describing this dress? Pretty yellow. Here we have used 2 describing words, that is pretty and yellow. So we can even use more than one describing word to describe the naming word. Understood children? So in previous examples we used one describing word, but here for dress we have used 2 describing words, that is it is pretty and it is yellow. So pretty yellow dress. So the describing word in this is pretty yellow. Next, tall tree. How is the tree? Tall. So tall is the describing word. Hungry fox. So which is the describing word in this? Hungry. So the fox is hungry. So here pretty yellow dress. Pretty yellow is the describing word. Tall tree. Tall is the describing word. And hungry fox. Hungry is the describing word. Understood children? Okay, now let us see few more examples. Red car. How is the car? Red. So red is the describing word. Round table. So table is the naming word. How is the table? Round. So round is the describing word. Big house. How is the house? Big. So big is the describing word. Short girl. So short, we are describing the girl as short. So short is the describing word. Soft toy. So how is the toy? It is soft. So soft is the describing word. Silk shirt. So the shirt is made up of silk. So silk is the describing word. 2 books. So how many books are there? 2. So 2 is the describing word. Old man. How is the man? He is old. So understood children? So when we use a word to tell more about the naming word, it is called as describing words. So here car, table, house, girl, all these are naming words, but here we are telling more about it, that is car is red. So we are telling car is red, we are telling more about the car. So those words which tell us more about the naming words are called as describing words. Okay children, so next, so till now we learned what are describing words. Now let us learn what type of words or what kind of words can we use for describing. Okay, so we can use the color, shape, size, special quality and number. Understood children? So we can use the color. So in the previous examples, did we see red flower? Yes. So colors can be used to describe the naming word, like red flower, blue car, white shirt. So colors can be used to describe the naming word. Next, size. So size can also be used to describe the words, like huge building, small toy, tiny insect, big elephant. So size can also be used to describe the naming words. So shape, round table, okay, round table, square mat, cone eyes. Okay, so we can use even the shapes to describe the naming words. Special quality. What is special quality? Beautiful, pretty, handsome, cold, hot, smart. All these are the special quality of the naming words. So we can use the special quality to describe the naming words. And then the numbers. Okay, so we can even use number to describe it, as we saw two books. Okay, so two books. So these things, numbers can also be used to describe the naming words. So what are the words that we can use to describe the naming word? It is color, size, shape, special quality and number. Understood, children? So once again, we can use color, size, shape, special quality and number can be used to describe the naming words. Next, in page number 33, here they have given the picture, children. So you have to color these pictures and you have to name the colors you have used. You have to write below the place where they have mentioned. Okay, children, so color the picture and write the names of the colors which you have used. Okay, children, this is your homework, and in the next class we shall do the textbook exercise. Hari Om, children.